I'm going to share screen, so yeah, bear with me a little, and then I will share my PowerPoint slides very soon. We are at lesson 34, the video lesson 34. We are doing math tutorial for worksheet 25. Okay, this is the chapter for decimals. Okay. So for those who need to watch your video before attempting, please do so, okay? Yeah, this is the lesson number. Okay. Now, the objective for today, we have to do how to multiply and divide a decimal. And there are only three types that they want to ask: 10, 100, and 1,000. It's either multiply by 10, 100,000, or you divide by 10, divide by 100, divide by 1,000. Multiplying decimals up to 2 decimal places by a 2-digit whole number possible. Okay, example, multiply by 20, multiply by 50, multiply by 60, etc. Okay, next. Come, let's start. Now, for this, I have drawn a decimal chart for you to have a better picture on this. All right. So I even give you the column value. Okay. Now, if you notice, what happened here is you can see the decimal point here. Okay. So this is called the decimal point. Okay. This one. Okay. So this is called the decimal point. It is breaking up them into values with ones and tens. Okay. And these are even smaller than one whole. All right. So how are we going to make use of this place value to answer our question here? Let's take a look at the first question of 2 tenths. Now, if you look at 2 tenths, you must differentiate what is the difference between tenths and tenths. All right. I want to ask a question. I want everyone to come to the chat function. Which one is a smaller decimal in terms of decimal? Does 10 or tenths has a smaller decimal? Spell the word 10 or tenths. Okay, let me check. Yeah, wow, many of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 only, 6, 7. Good. Wow, very responsive. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yes, all right. Let me put some emoji. Yeah, those who have already sent in, thank you so much. Your answers are all correct. Because as long as there's a TH, it refers to anything that is less than one whole. So if you have a 2 tenths, okay, 2 tenths, go to this tenths column and put a 2 there. If you put a 2 there, what can you see now? You see a decimal here. Just follow on, and they have 0, 1. That means they are even smaller than one whole. Okay, so what is your answer? 0.2. Okay, so this is meant for first one. Okay, go and look for this THS. Anything got to with TH, always go there. Now, next, number 2, 23 hundredths. Now, go to hundredths column. I'm going to use another color to show this explanation. Okay, now when you have a hundredths THS and it's a 23. Now look at 23. Can I squeeze the 2-digit inside? Is there anything like this? Can I do this? No, because they have only 1 digit for an individual place value. So with 23, how? Then you say how? Can I write 23 like that? Can I do this? Cannot. Why? Nah, some say cannot. Some say don't know, not sure. So never mind. Let's do this. Now, this is a 23. You don't squeeze everything into it. So you have to regroup your digit. The digit 2 must go to the next column value of tenths. Okay, so I repeat, if you have 23, even if you write this, you know something is wrong. Regroup the 2. So 23 become 23. Put back the decimal and put a 0. So what do you get here? 0.23. Okay, now some of the students say, I have another way of doing it. I do this. Yeah, you can have many ways and various ways of doing this as long as the answers are correct. Now, some say 2300. I put them as 23 over 100 as a fraction, and then I shift the decimal this manner. I know there is a 2 decimal place, so I shift here. And this is 0.23. Yep, good. This is another way of doing it. Quite good. Or some even say 23 tenths. Automatically, I know 23 tenths what I can do here. I'll just have the decimal here and point, and then add in a holding place. Okay, anything empty, we name them as holding place. All right, so it is going to be okay even if you have various methods. All right. Okay, next one is 421 thousands. Again, can I squeeze everything into 421? Oh, you can't have 3 digits in the place value. You can have only 1 digit. So you regroup. Then what to regroup? You regroup your 42. So your 1 will remain there. Okay. And your 42 will be 4 and 2. Put back your decimal point and with a 0 value. And that is called the holding place. Okay. So far, so good. Any question? Yep. Okay. So 0.421. So far, okay. Stop me for question, all right, if you have. Now, here come to the next one, which they have a combination of 800s. Let's take a look at this. 800s, 61,000. We will do it one at a time, okay? Okay, let me write down this B and then this C, yeah. And D will be this green. Okay, I leave a line for this. Now, the first one was 800. Hundreds, okay? So what can I do to hundreds? I quickly put an 8 here. And then what do I do? Decimal point here. When my decimal point here, we have a lot of holding place here. We have 1 holding place and 1 holding place. So this is where I get my 0.08. And how about 61,000? 61,000, I'm going to write a 61,000. Then you say, no, you shouldn't have any 2 digits in the same value place. Okay, so-called place value. So what I need to do is to regroup. I regroup the 6 to the hundreds column, and then that's where I get my 61. And where's the decimal point? I always put it back to the decimal. Okay, and you can see a lot of holes here and there, and we call them holding place. So I put a 0 and 0. All right. So then after that, you have 2 values, but they say the word and. Now, with the word and, what you can do? Add them together. Okay? Let's take a look at this. Let me get a ruler and draw the lines. Yeah. Okay. So what can you do here after adding this? You see, this is a holding place also. Do you realize that? Anything that is space, you just put a 0 in it. You have 1, you have 14, regroup 1 and 0. So you still get your 0.141. Okay? Okay, give me your score. Who get 4 out of 4 here? I just want to see your score. Do you put 4 out of 4 here? Please. All right. Can you have this thing called out one box here? I want to see how many of you get 4 out of 4 here. A, B, C, D. Okay. Can you have your mark score here? Do you get 4 out of 4? Yeah, only 1. The rest, what happened? Those who didn't do, what do you think you can do? You didn't do, you better say, I haven't tried. Okay, I just did it. You just be honest. Okay, there's nothing to be ashamed about. Okay. All right, let me take in some of the students here. Okay. Let me check. Okay. We have 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I should have 9. Oh, okay. Yep. Okay, only 2 of them responded. The rest of them have not done, huh? Okay, then I ask in another way, all right. Even not completed, then also respond. I will know who, so you better tell me who you are. Oh, very honest girl. Yeah. Okay, who else? Okay, doing it now also consider yes. Thank you for being honest. Who else? Gladys? Gladys not here. Hansit? What is your response? Howie? What is your response? All right. Those who say you did you key into the system? Because if you don't key into system, I don't see your score. So you say you did, then where is your score? It's not in the system. Hansit, I didn't see it in the system, huh? Yeah. Mm. Okay. Yeah, no worries, no worries. So you need to key in the answer into the system for me to check your working your answers also. All right, that's the thing. Okay, so far I hope you all are doing well with the chart. All right. And then the thing is that before you start doing, the chart must be correct in their value lah. Okay, start with tens, ones, then with a decimal, tens with TH, hundreds with TH, thousands with TH. Okay, I hope this is going to, get into your memory because these are very important things. Okay, next question. Let's see. Now, when you have this summation of full decimal, okay, let's take a look at how you can do this, right? For part A, let's take a look. You have 0.77 and you have 0.42 and you got to add them up. So you just have to add as usual. 7 plus 2 is 9. 7 plus 4 is 11. So you have 1.19 for this. Okay? This one, they don't even have holding place. So good. Okay? Number B, let's take a look. 0.36 plus 2.53. They must be in the column like this. Okay, so let's take a look here. Okay, so 6 plus 3, 9. 3 plus 5, 8, and you get 2.89. Okay. Number 3C, let's take a look at 2.88. Okay. 2.88. 5.43. After adding up, what do you have? Okay, 11, 13, because of the V group. And this is 8. 8.31. Okay, they don't even have holding place for this. Okay, then for the last one, D, check what do you have here. Okay, I make use of the space, 11.68. Now the number gets larger, okay, and this is 3.63. So when you add them up, what will you have is, in this column, you have 11, 13,